Hi, good morning students. Welcome back to video classes. And in this video class, we're going to discuss on model 2, that is linear programming problems. In this model, at the beginning, we're going to study about some of the basics terms like what are slack variables, surplus variables, and artificial variables. And later on, we're going to discuss on what are the different types of methods that will be used for solving linear programming problems. and and also what actually the format for simplex method, how to convert your LPP into standard format for simplex method. Everything is going to be discussed in this model. Okay, so before take up the model 2, let us recall what are the basics terms you have discussed in model 1. Just look at the slide here. What actually the definition of linear programming? Linear programming is nothing but it is a method used in decision making in business for obtaining the maximum or minimum value of a linear expression subject to satisfying certain given linear inequations. It's nothing but the main intention of your linear programming is to find the values of variables that maximizes or minimizes the objective function, or else it is a method mainly used to achieve the best outcome in a mathematical model whose requirements are represented by always by linear relationships. Here linear relationships nothing but objective function and linear constraints. Understood? The main intention or the main goal of linear programming is to what? Find the values of the variables that maximizes or minimizes the objective function. Then what do you mean by objective function? Understood? The objective function is actually the one that defines the quality to be optimized. Quality to be optimized. Nothing but here the linear function of the involved variables which has to be maximized or minimized subjected to certain constraints. Nothing but this is the function which actually defines the quantity which has to be maximized and which has to be minimized, and those quantity will always subjected to certain constraints. Then what do you mean by linear constraint? The linear constraint already given in general meaning constraint nothing but restriction. Understood or not? Here in OR the linear constraint is nothing but the limitation on the resources that can be always expressed in terms of linear inequations. Nothing but it is a linear constraints. For examples here, z is equal for objective function, z is equal to ax plus by. Objective function a and b are always constants, whereas x and y are in decision variables. Understood? These are the variables which actually is going to either maximizes the profit or minimizes the cost. Understood? Next, what is feasible solution? Nothing but what are the values you have got, set of values. That's values if you values that always will going to satisfying the all the constraints, then it is called the feasible solution. Then what do you mean by linear programming problems? See, linear programming problems is always optimization problems. Nothing but always it will tries to enhancing your objective function or minimizing your cost of your objective function. It is always tries to enhancing or increasing or improving. Always the general format of linear programming problem always consists of either maximization or minimization of an objective function, and which is subject to always certain given constraints. See, these are the important terms which we required in linear programming problems. Okay, once again, see, linear programming, the main intention of linear function is to what? Find the values of the variables, though that variables will going to always maximize and minimize the objective function. Understood? Here objective function is very much important because that actually is going to defines the quantity to be optimized. Quantity to be optimized. Okay, next, go for next slide. These are the important terms we required in model 2. What are those? Slack and variable and surplus variable. What are slack variable? Where you have to use slack variable and where you have to use surplus variable. Slack and surplus variables are the two variables which is always tries to convert your greater than equal to or less than equal to sign into equality signs. Understood? These are the very much important variables in model 2. Then what actually is slack variable? Just to consider linear programming problem, that is maximization z equation is equal to 3x1 plus 2x2, and which will be constrained to x1 plus x2 is equal to less than or equal to 4, x1 minus x2 is equal to less than equal to 2, and those two variables x1 x2 are always greater than equal to 0. See, this is what the LPP has given, and the when to use slack variable and when to use surplus variable. See here, what is slack variable? If a constant has a sign less than or equal to, then in order to make it an equal, we have to add something positive to the LHS left hand side. It means that the positive variable which are added to the left hand side to the constant, to convert them into equalities, those positive values are called slack variable. It means that always if the sign is less than or equal to sign in subject constraints, okay, nothing but in order to bring that less than equal to sign into equality sign, something we need to add positive value to the left hand side of the equation. Understood? That a positive value is called what? Slack variable. Just you look at here, x1 plus x2 plus s1 is equal to 4. Similarly, x1 minus x2 plus x2 is equal to 2. Here s1 and s2 are called slack variable. Whenever you are having a less than or equal to sign, now to make into equality sign, then you're going to add some positive value to the left hand side. Those values are called what? Slack variable. Next, surplus variable. Same thing, these are the variables, understood, which will be here used whenever if the constant has sign greater than or equal to. Then in order to convert or make it in an equality, you have to subtract something positive from its left hand side. Understood or not? Nothing but whenever you have a constraint, if you have a sign of greater than equal to sign, in order to make it to equality sign, something positive value will going to be subtracted in left hand side. That value is called what? Slack variable. Understood? Just look at here, x1 plus x2 is greater than 4. Nothing but x1 plus x2 minus s1 is equal to 4. Nothing but some positive value will going to subtracting in left hand side. That variable is called surplus variable. Understood or not? The main intention of slack and surplus variable is what? Converting your greater than equal to or equal to or less than into equality sign. If the sign is less than and equal to sign, then you're supposed to slack variable that will be added. If the sign is greater than equal to, that will be positive thing will be subtracted in left hand side to convert into equality sign. These two are very important terms that will be used here. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. That is nothing but the standard form of LPP for a simplex method. Okay, I told in this video class we are going to discuss some of the important methods. The first one is what now? Simplex method. For simplex method, you have a standard format. Okay, the standard what actually standard form of LPP for simplex method we're going to discuss now. Objective function, I told that is the one actually going to defines the quantity to be maximized. Okay, Z equation should be always maximization type. S always eliminating objective function should be always maximization. Okay, what is the second one? All the constants should be converted into equations logically by applying some mathematical techniques. Just now I told whenever you have a constant should be signs either is greater than equal to or less than equal to, you have to make it to equality sign by using slack and surplus variable. Just now I discussed. And right hand side of all the inequalities should be non-negative. Just see once again I'm going to read. Right hand side of all inequality should be non-negative. Nothing but just look at here. All the values here right hand side should be always positive values. Should not be negative values. Next, for all the variables must have non-negative values. Okay. Now, when you go for next year, how to bring LPP into standard format? Okay, just above they are mentioned that is standard format that is required for simplex method. How to convert our LPP into standard format now? Just we're going to discuss now. If the objective function is of minimization, just care the first objects or main intention of standard format is what now? Always objective function should be maximization. Suppose if the minimization is there, minimization problem is there, then what we have to do, it has to convert it into maximization by multiplying -1 throughout. For example, here minimization objective function is equal to 2x plus 3x2. Okay, it is given if it is minimization. Always here in simplex method, always it going to tackle about maximization problem. In order to convert your minimization problem into maximization problem, you are supposed to multiply -1 throughout, then it will become maximum minus z is equal to -2x1 minus 3x2, nothing but minus z will be replaced by z dash. See, this is what the first how to, this is what you are going to convert from the beginning now, LPP into standard format now. Next, all the constants should be converted into equation.